sí sabes de Laken Riley, ¿correcto?
Sí.
Como Adam Gray, como votó Adam Gray, ¿entiendes? Para quitarle lo que le llamamos el due process. Eso es lo que tenemos. ¿Qué cambiarías tú? ¿Qué es la diferencia de ti, Adam Gray?
Yeah, so that's
Okay,
one of the
okay.
reasons too
Excuse
that
me. ¿Lo puedes repetir en inglés?
Yeah, when I asked you if you understand Laken Riley, and it's about getting rid of due process, not only for people that are undocumented, for all of us, especially the brown people. What's the difference between you and Adam Gray?
That's a great question. This is the exact reason also that I was saying it's the lack of due process in our government. A lot of that is because they're pressured by the Democrat and Republican Party, you know, and they're doing things that are not only unconstitutional, but they're bad for our country. It sets a bad precedent because right now it's taking away due process. Next, who knows what can happen, you know? And a lot of that is the Democrats and Republicans are complacent. You guys saw Adam Gray. A lot of our Democratic senators that we thought had our backs, they don't have our backs anymore, and it's because of that same pressure that they have from the party. So what differentiates me is that I don't want to run the interests of the Democrats or Republicans. I want to run the interests of my constituents that elected me. So yo voy a representar a mi gente que me electó y también a la raza, pues, porque aquí venimos a triunfar, aquí no somos criminales, aquí venimos para producir la economía, aquí venimos para triunfar. No somos criminales, tenemos que tratarnos
Mi pregunta es, como estás corriendo para congresista, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Ahorita nos miramos en un enfoque que estamos sufriendo mucho por el Departamento de Inmigración de ICE. ¿Cómo tú trabajarías adentro de ese nivel de congresista para apoyar una ley de amnistía y una inmigración justa?
So she asked how I would work to basically allow for amnesty. That's a very good question. Well, like I said, right now, everything in the Democrat and Republican is for show. You know, it's they're doing everything because they're under the pressure of the Democrat Republican establishment and those who fund them. So what I would do is I would make sure that before any law is passed, that there is due process. One thing that occurs is that ICE is detaining people, and a lot of times they don't have warrants. They don't even have any real cause. It's discriminatory. You know, we're going back to in time here. You know, it's very sad. We shouldn't have to be going through that. So what I'm going to ensure is that there is an actual due process. That you cannot remove someone here unless there is a signed warrant by a judge, and it's actually illegal and constitutional. So, in my opinion, I think ICE is overstepping a lot of their boundaries. So we would do a lot of comprehensive reform on ICE. I think what we need to do is have, similar to how in banking, for example, we have a lot of compliance officers. Before we do anything, we have to make sure that it's legal, that it's compliance. Well, I think we need to have an oversight authority over ICE as well, that make sure that what they're doing is legal and it's not unconstitutional. That's how we start, by holding them accountable, making sure that they actually obey the rule of law.
Español.
Lo que voy a hacer, lo que estoy tratando de hacer es asegurarme que hay, how do you say oversight authority? Que hay como, sí, que estén mirando pues las secciones de ICE, porque como en mi trabajo tenemos mucho compliance, que miran lo que estamos haciendo y aseguran que lo que estamos haciendo es algo que es legal, que es justo. Eso es lo que tenemos que hacer con ICE. Si hacen una acción, tenemos que asegurarnos que lo que están haciendo es legal y que están siguiendo la ley.